Welcome back to the channel, the 5.0 Tussin YouTube channel. Doing it for the algorithm. Before we get the festivities started, I want to take a quick moment to thank you guys for all the birthday wishes for Teresa. It is one of the universe's great mysteries why someone like that is with someone like me. But let's just not solve it. Let's just accept it for what it is. Oh, woo! Son of a biscuit. Okay. I also want to thank Kevin, his wife Mandy, Patrick, and Eric for catching the out-car video for me. Without their assistance, we wouldn't have a lot to look at. We also had some GoPro issues during the day, and I think the last two passes, but I've got all that edited in. So anyway, guess that's it. Thanks for the birthday wish for Teresa. It was very nice. You guys are the best subs on YouTube. I say it all the time, and you guys came through once again. She got a kick out of it. And thanks to the group that I just named for helping film this garbage you're about to watch. So, let's go. Well, we made it. Today is a work day. So, let's get ready to put in a little work, buddy. We're at the track. We opened at 11. It's a little bit after 12. We added a Ford emblem. We had one actually laying around. We added Ford emblem, so we're legitimate. There's not many people here. Support your local track. Support your local track. Kevin's here. And I'm here. So Eric's supposed to be on his way. That is going to round out our group today, just the three of us. Oh yeah, guys, the invisible patch still hanging in there. Just want you guys to know. Feather it in with the clutch. That's going to be our deal. Disappointing. Woo! Second trip of the year, and we still tripping, missing gears, pulling it out of gear. If it comes out of gear and the RPM goes up and you make that frowny face, that's a missed gear, punk. That's how it is rated. Woo! Well, not a great start to the day. Let me tell you what happened. I tightened up the shift knob before I left to go to the track. I thought I had pulled the wires loose on the button. Actually, that's not what happened, but that's what I thought when I did the first pass. And then on the second pass, I'm like, well, I'm just going to leave off the clutch all day. And it fell on its face, pulled it out of gear. So at this point, I'm completely infuriated. My helmet takes the brunt of my frustrations, and I'm mad at myself. I get so frustrated with myself because I did something stupid. But that's actually not what the problem was. The problem was the power wire running from the two-step to the relay panel the screw was just a half a turn loose. You could just barely wiggle it. So I guess it needs that much connection. I tightened it, two-step started working. So we were back in action the way we needed to be. But I was still frustrated. And I know we're going to count that as a gear miss. I mean, whatever. If that's how the game has to be played, then that's just how it goes. But you know what? At the end of nearly every day, I'm on the right side of the ledger as far as hits and misses. So if you're going to get all jacked over 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever misses out of however many I make, knock yourself out, killer. That's freaking awesome. You're a stud. What can I say?
Let me tell you something, kid. This is not a game. The truth has been revealed. You stink. And you're right. I am a stud. Whoa.
Also, Kevin had 55 up there. Very cool to see that back out. Check out his channel, Nimrod1769. You guys all know that, but check it out anyway. It'll have his 55. I think he got basically all Eric's passes and some of mine from different angles because him and Mandy were filming. So anyway, let's check out the time slips. And, 675 at 103.09, 149. Honestly, that's not bad considering how much of a just disaster it was. The second one was an actual disaster. I also have the DA. You've probably already seen it. So anyway, nothing to talk about there. That was just a hot mess of garbage. Nice little bounce back pass, chattered tires. Also, we started out the day at like 12 PSI. I've been trying to list the tire pressures in with the stuff, but we started out like 12 PSI. We're still right at that time. We were like at 12 PSI for the first like 3 passes. So chattered tires a little bit, but overall we were pleased with it. So, two-step was working. We were kind of getting our groove back. So let's check out the time slip. 148 spinning, 665, 103.1. So, yeah, I mean, I can live with that. That's good enough. Here comes the beast. Eric's fixing to find out what the track will hold. Man, this crosswind sucks. He ain't double clutching. This right here is 720 driver I'm staring at right now. Make her husband look bad. I don't know what Try double clutch now. Eric done snuck up here to get 3 in a row. Now he's got the temperature in the motor. I bet he turned it down this time. Get him, Eric. Get him, Eric. Double clutch it. There he goes. Look at that man driving that car.
Get paid overtime, you keep pulling this stuff, son. I know, it's rocking me in the seat. I'm like rocking like a baby, man, in my rocking chair. Oh no, oh, mama put me to sleep. Oh, you suck, it's just, I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. If you throw that helmet again, I'm gonna throw you.
First things first, caught Eric making some of his passes in old TikTok, and you know, he's out there doing his thing, being aggressive. I like it. Okay, we pulled up, left way too soft. Same thing, bogged, fell. Oh my God, that is so infuriating to me. So we pull back around for the next hot lap because we just made a garbage pass. So we hot lap it and turn it up a little bit, spins. So okay, come back for another hot lap because we're going to make 2 good ones in a row. We turn it down. It basically bogs you in, and I'm like, I've had it. I am not turning it down anymore. It will spin the tire, slap off the freaking rim before I turn it down. That's just how it's going to be the rest of the day. So, and at that point in time, I may have went up to 13. I may still been at 12 on that. May have went up to 13, but I think I was still at 12. Yeah, I think I was still at 12 pounds. So anyway, it was. I basically did the same thing 2 weeks ago. I mean, I'm killing myself. I'm killing myself out there in the damn car. It's not the car's fault. Car is running phenomenal, just doing its job, and I'm out there just kicking it in the sack every other pass. It's completely infuriating. So let's check out the top slips. 2.0, 757, and 101. That's complete trash. This one was pretty good. 142, 649 at 103.56. Pretty happy with that. And then we turned right back around and did a donkey stomp on ourselves. 150, 672 at 103.56 as well. But super frustrating. Anyway, mad. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. Got Eric way on down there. We're at the finish line. Got some of these old school shots. A man of action. What did run on them 2 passes, sweet boy?
16 and a 24.
Who?
A 16 and a 24. So
my man.
It's like the jet change, and the mile an hour is back where it's supposed to be.
There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
dog.
We scooted down to the end of the track to get a few vids of Sweet Boy running down through there, an old ticker talker. And Eric actually had a really good day, to be honest. Well, mostly a pretty good day. He missed 2 gears. Now, we don't have that on video, so we can't. He said he missed, I think, a 2-3 and a 3-4 on different passes. I didn't actually see them or hear them, so I can neither confirm nor deny that. So then we pulled up to make our 7th pass. Okay, left 5800. It clutch grabbed it, sucked. So we turned it up. We just said, you know what, we're tired of messing around. Went 6200. Did better. But then we, turned it up 6400 for the 9th pass, and did all right, I guess. So let's at least we weren't missing any gears or pulling it out of gear. We were just out there making laps at this point. Track was it was crazy because there's not a lot of cars up there, and the track was just working like a mofo. We'd also went with 13 psi on those passes. So anyway, let's take a look at time slips. 151, 678, 102.42. That all sucks, at least in my opinion. 138, 662, 102.65. I had to kind of drive this one a little bit. It was trying to run over the Christmas tree, and I had to snatch it back over. And then 139, 661, 103.09. So I can live with all those. All right, guys, I guess the GoPro's getting low on battery. I short shifted 3rd anyway, to 14 psi on the tires on pass number 10, left at 6400. It kind of grabbed it, so we hot lapped it, brought it around for our last pass of the night, left at 6600. Did okay, I mean, whatever, and drove it on down through there. And then we went to the Whataburger to get some refreshment. So let's take a look at time slips, and we'll go ahead and wrap this deal up. 147, 672 at 102.86. That sucks. And then 143, 667, 103.09. I was honestly looking for a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. Overall, car our report card, I'm going to give the car an A. Car did great. Drove up there fine, drove home fine. I tightened that thing's got about 8 or 9 passes before the alternator belt starts getting loose, and I got to tighten it back up. Drove up there fine, drove home fine, raced phenomenally. Just the idiot behind the wheel and the idiot making the decisions on the other stuff. So the car gets an A. Crew chief gets, I don't know, a C minus. And the driver gets, I don't know, a D plus. I don't know. It all sucked. So whatever. But I mean, I had a good time. I was frustrated at the beginning of it, just whatever. So I had a good time. We also actually set a lot of marks in this trip. I wrote them down, so we will have this information. We made 11 passes. 2 of them were complete garbage. The 757, both the ones where we knocked it out or pulled it out of first gear. The other passes, we had a best of a 59 and I think a worst of a 78. Yeah, we had 178 for sure. And that's way too big of a spread for my taste. 2 tenths is way too much of a spread. So that just shows that I wasn't doing a great job driving or crew chiefing, so that's on me. I said we were going to do better this time, and we didn't. But we did make 11 passes. 9 of them were good. So what that amounted to was 2,400 total passes now. That we have made 2,400 total passes. I would like to break the 2,500 pass mark this year. That'd give me that just gives me another reason to go to the track. That was 210 passes on the FaiLTD on this combination, this short block. And that puts it almost at 9. I think it's ran 97. I didn't write that down. 97 6-second passes this car's made, so it's pretty decent, I guess. 438 passes on these slicks. And that puts us at 300 6-second passes between all the cars that we have or have had, technically speaking. I mean, like a baseball statistician, just keeping track of numbers, but, whatever. But we had a great time, put up some decent numbers, It's a pretty good start to the year, I guess. If I can get out of my own damn way, we do a little better. But anyway, I guess that's going to do it. Eric also ran a personal best. He ran a 7:12. He ran a few teens and like a 20, maybe a couple 20s, but he did run a personal best of 7:12. He's getting that close to the 7.0s, that close. So anyway, good on him. But guess that's going to do it. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't do it without you. I can just about guarantee that. But especially you kids. Thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, 1 year, single plane, push rod, 5.0, 5-speed, Lincoln Town Cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, bartender, lap dancer, velvet rope, open and closer, and cook of Club Big Boost. We're going to get back on that here in a few minutes. And as always, fighting a good fight against those zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. They weren't misses. We'll see you guys in the next video.